The life of a wood elf is one of tireless service to the great forest of Athelloren, protecting it from those who would do it harm. Sometimes, however, it happens that a young Azrai is born with an urge to wander. An overpowering curiosity and a desire for adventure that will not be denied. Known as the Windborn, these wood elves can be vexing to their elders, but have the potential to become great rangers if their adventurous nature is properly harnessed. And so young Windborn are given leave to wander the wide world for a short period of time, no more than 100 years, to see all they can of the wider world before returning to the Athelloren and taking up their duties. You had been wandering the old world for little more than a year when you heard the news of Asavar Kul's invasion. A human named Magnus was raising an army to drive back the Horde. It sounded like an epic adventure, the very thing you'd left the Athelloren to find. And so you crossed the depths of the Great Brightfall to find the Imperial army. That night, you slipped into the army camp and made your way to Magnus's tent, where you offered your services as a scout. Impressed by your skill, Magnus accepted and made you a part of his growing retinue. Thus began your first great adventure, guiding the growing human army across the Empire and into the frozen lands of the North. The great battle outside the walls of Kislev was more terrible than you could have imagined. You kept close to Magnus during the fight, and joined him in the heroic charge that slew the Chaos Lord and turned the tide of the battle. After the battle was won, and the dead put to rest, you returned with Magnus to the city of Nuln, where a hero's welcome awaited you. But the noise and bustle of the human city has begun to wear on you, and the urge to wander has taken hold again. As the sun sets over Nuln, you wonder if the time has come to leave the city and seek a new adventure elsewhere. It was an age of lawlessness and despair, a time of dark magic, treachery, and war. It is a night made for witchery and evil deeds. And across the city, guardsmen clutch their weapons tightly and count the hours until the dawn. Sleep is hard to come by on a night such as this. The air is tense, and memories of the battle at Kislev leave you restless and on edge. Suddenly, a peal of thunder shatters the stillness, followed by a howling wind that shakes the tower to its foundations. Foul magic curdles the air, and screams echo in the courtyard outside. The tower is under attack.
Something's happening in the courtyard. If it's trouble, the guards might need help. The enemy is here. I must get to the throne room and protect Magnus.
Thanks, Sigmar, you're here. There's monsters everywhere. The tower's
I'll deal with them. You have my oath on it.
upstairs in the throne room. There's armor in a chest by the stairs. Take whatever you need, but hurry.
As you reach the throne room, the air seethes with foul magics. The Chaos Sorceress stands before the throne, and Magnus, the savior of the Empire, is caught within her spell. There is only one thing left to do. Shouting an oath to the gods of the forest, you ready your blades and rush to save the future Emperor. By the time you regain your senses, the battle is over. The Sorceress is gone, leaving you and Magnus for dead. The shouts of angry men fill the throne room. But these are not guardsmen. They are witch hunters, the Empire's feared inquisitors, led by none other than the infamous Heinrich Voss. You are under arrest for the murder of the Emperor Magnus, Voss declares. I try to tell him about the sorceress, but Voss refuses to listen. I see no sorceress here, he shouts. Only you and a room full of dead men. Confess your crimes, elf, Voss threatens. We will have the truth from you one way or another. After a week in the dungeons, you'll tell me everything I want to know. But before the witch hunter could make good on his threats, a commanding voice filled the room. Stop this madness at once! Teclis, Lawmaster of the High Elves, regards Voss coldly. Alessa has told you the truth, he said. It is you who have refused to listen. Teclis examines Magnus in silence. He lives, thank the gods, the High Elf says at last. But he is in the grip of a powerful curse. It is only a matter of time before he succumbs. No one outside this room must know what happened here. If the people learn that Magnus has fallen, then everything he fought for will have been for nothing. The fate of the Empire lies in our hands. We must find this sorceress and end the curse before it's too late. If Magnus dies, the Empire dies with him. There are dark and terrible forces at work in the city. If we are to find the sorceress and defeat her...
There is nowhere in this forest of stone that they can hide from me. By shadow and steel,
I saw you fight at Kislev, young Asrai. Your loyalty and courage is not in doubt. But be wary and do not underestimate your foes. They are more treacherous than you can imagine.
What is your command?
The attack on the tower came from the sewers that stretch beneath the city. So long as the enemy controls the tunnel, your first task is simple. Enter the tunnels and drive the cultists back from the tower. Kill everything in your path.
A good day to you. Blessings of Sigmar.
If those cultists come back, we'll be ready for it.
I need to fight!
the gods, my feet are killing me. How long till we're relieved?
Too long, if you ask me. It's done. There's nothing in the tunnels outside the tower except dead men. Plenty of signs that there are more cultists deeper in the sewers, though, or I'm no dwarf.
I do not doubt it. The servants of Nurgle flourish in darkness and filth. Our battle against the cult has... Well done. Return to me when you are ready for your next task. There is grim news from the tower. Voss has learned that a large group of Magnus's guardsmen have gone missing. He believes they might have pursued the cultists into the sewers during the attack.
So? I'd have done the same if that damned sorceress hadn't blasted me off my feet.
They've been gone too long, Braggy. Either they've gotten lost in the tunnels, or the cultists have cut them off. Someone must go in after them and bring them out.
Nothing to worry about.
Did you? Armed up the civil.
Good day to you. As soon as Magnus died, good day to
And
you.
Good day. A pleasure to see you. If I can be of any service.
I need more time. Just another second and I'll crush them all!
Prepare myself for that. The Lauren is too weak.
lost the blood rush!
Don't have the energy.
I need to fight! Just another second, and I'll crush them all!
Damned cultist lured us into a trap. Tried to fight, but too many of them.
Easy now, lad. You and your men fought well. Now let's get you on your feet and back to the tower.
They took them. Anyone's still able to walk. Dragged them, screaming, into the darkness.
Otto? Did you? We lost him.
I found your lost warriors. They'd been trapped by the cultists and surrounded. For what it's worth, they died well. Most of them, at least.
And the others? They were taken alive?
Not much point taking them if they're dead, is it? What does the cult want with a handful of prisoners, though?
Not prisoner. Sacrifices. Offerings to the Lord of Pestilence in exchange for... We must do everything we can to prevent this. Go and make whatever preparations you require. Then... There is no time to waste. Even as we speak, the cultists could be preparing to sacrifice their captives. We cannot let them succeed.
They won't. By oak and ash, I swear it.
The enemy will do everything in their power to keep you from reaching the captives in time. Choose your battles wisely. Now go, and good hunt.
There's talk of strange creatures.
I'm not afraid of them. My son's decided he's a University.
You saved my life. Maybe one day I'll do the same for you.
No! I need more time!
I need to prepare myself for that.
Just another second, and I'll crush them all!
Prepare myself for that. Let's first recharge my energy.
Let's give them a little respite.
I don't have the energy. I need to focus. So weak.
Just another second, and I'll crush them all! Let's give them a little respite!
Oh, I don't have the energy.
I won't forget this, friend.
Just another second, and I'll crush them all!
You saved my life, thank you.
You saved my life. Maybe one day I'll do the same for you.
The energy.
I need more time! I need to fight!
More time.
I won't forget this, friend. You saved my life, thank you.
Just another second and I'll crush them all!
You saved my life.
First recharge my energy.
No! I need more time!
Never seen so many rats. If those cultists...
I'd best get to the market.
I bring glad tidings, High Lord Master. The cap...
Well done, young Asrai. The Chaos Gods withhold their gifts from those who fail them. This will weaken the cult, and now is the time to press our advantage. Return to me as soon as you are...